Alright, what's up guys, Josh Culler here, and really quickly I wanted to run over with you the two types of content that you can actually get pushed out. And I'm going to explain the differences between those two and tell you which one is better than the other. Better and easier to do. So the two ways that you can get content out there is by producing it and then documenting it. So those are the two options, producing and documenting. Now, here's the difference. Producing is where you have lights, camera, action, you're sitting in front of a camera, you're just, maybe you have a teleprompter, you have some lights, soft boxes on you and that kind of thing. You have a really good mic that you're hooked up with and all that kind of stuff. Just a lot of fancy equipment that's going into it. Maybe you scripted the story that you're actually telling and that kind of thing. That's producing it. That's where you're actually pre-planning to do a piece of content, whether that's a video or a podcast. Now, documenting is something that is a lot easier, which is basically doing content that is already happening. So for instance, if you are a real estate investor, you're going out to visit a house, maybe you're doing a pre-look, a seller wants to sell their house to you, and you just want to walk around the property, take a look at what's going on. Whip out your phone, take a video of you walking the property. If you see a foundation issue, point that out and say, hey, I've got a foundation issue in this house. Here's what I'm gonna do in order to help the seller so that I can buy the house from them, get them out of the situation. This is one of the best things that you can do. It's documenting because it's something that's already happening. And all you gotta do is whip your phone out and just go. It's not something that you actually have to pre-plan in advance. And the reason why I like documenting so much is because of the ease of it. And you guys always hear me say that if you make it difficult for yourself to do content, then you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna stay consistent with it. And when it comes to content creation, consistency does win the game. So documenting over producing, and nowadays, that thanks to platforms like YouTube, Snapchat kind of ushered in the stories thing, Facebook stories, Instagram stories, primarily YouTube though. Thanks to those platforms, people are now more than ever okay with consuming more raw content that isn't high production quality. In fact, most people prefer to consume content like that, more documentary type style. And that's where this whole thing comes from. A documentary is something that, a filmmaker is, creating a video of something that has actually already happened or is happening. That's what a documentary is. You think of like The Office. One of my favorite shows in the world is The Office. And basically the camera crew is just following the people around in the office all day just to see what stupid things they do. And that's documenting. They're already working and the film crew is just picking up what they're doing. So those are the two differences. I always see that documenting gets more traction depending on the demographic that you're going after, but documenting does get more traction than producing. Plus, documenting is a whole lot more scalable. You can just literally, what I'm doing right now is documenting. I'm just gonna shoot a quick video on the differences between producing and documenting. All I had to do was whip out my G7X Mark II camera here, just turn it on real quick, no microphone, nothing, I'm holding it like handheld, that's why I'm moving so much. And I just start talking, that's it. It doesn't have to be pre-planned or anything. It's something that I already am knowledgeable about, and I can just pass that on to you. So document more. Document over producing 100% of the time. You want, when it comes to content creation and getting content out there to the world, quality is not as important as quantity. Quantity over quality 100% of the time. So make sure you do that. Make sure you are producing content that is not high level production. Maybe you have some closed captions or getting edited or into the video, maybe adding some music or a video wrapper or something like that, but nothing too crazy. Don't spend a whole lot of time on it. For this video, I may add a little bit of music, might add closed captions, auto-generate them maybe, and push the video out. That's it. And it's gonna bring you a lot of value. So that's the thing to think about. Quantity over quality when it comes to content, getting it pushed out. Let me know if you guys have questions, josh@cullermedia.com. I'll see you later. Peace.